Welcome to Baking Stories with Shenoba. This is my third episode. So, for my third episode, I'm going to teach you the third most popular cake in the world. What is the third most popular cake in the world? This cake's recipe has been searched more than 300,000 times every month. What cake is it? It's a carrot cake. So, you must be wondering, carrot cake? Carrot la cake eppadi irukum? Nalla irukuma? But as Indians, we are not new to carrot desserts. நம்ம காஜர் கா ஹல்வா பண்ணுறோம்ல, carrot halwa பண்ணும்போது we enjoy it, we eat it with ice cream. Similarly, carrot has a unique taste and flavor which goes very well with cakes. A carrot cake பற்றி ஒரு small history. Medieval timesல around say 13th 14th century AD, Englandல carrot pudding பண்ணுவாங்க. So they used to use carrots as sweeteners. Abdina sugar was not easily available, and if it was available, it was very expensive. So sugar badala they used to use carrots. Now many people say that's not true, but history has it that earlier carrots were used as sweeteners in cakes and puddings. So anganda originate ache carrot cakes. Anganda slowly it went to the US, America, in the 1900s. By 1970, it was this major dessert that everybody loved and everybody was talking about it. Carrot cakes was in fashion. It was trending. The carrots we know today is a bright, beautiful orange carrot, correct? Ana initially, first carrots were not orange at all. They were white. Rumba harda irukum. They were wild carrots. Usually, it was fed to animals. Poha genetic research nala carrots turned color to orange. But orange ஆகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி there were yellow carrots, there were purple carrots, there were red carrots. And even now you get purple carrots in places like England. So carrots were first cultivated in Persia. Those days it was called Persia. These days you know what it's called? Iran. So Iran surrounding areas, more Afghanistan, அந்த மாதிரி ஏரியால carrots cultivate பண்ணாங்க. That means agriculture-காக they grew it. அங்கிருந்து it spread. எப்படி? Because Islam as a religion was spreading and Arab invasions நடந்துச்சு யூரோப்ல, நார்த் ஆஃப்ரிக்கால. ஸோ அங்கிருந்து carrots spread to the entire world. Himalayan regionsல carrot ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக வளரும். Today, it's the most popular root vegetable, and we all know it's very nutritious. Health-க்கு ரொம்பவே useful. In fact, carrots பத்தி there is mention of carrots in the Greek and Roman histories. They used to use carrots for medicinal purposes. Initially, carrots grow பண்ணாங்கன்னா they wanted the seeds and the leaves of the carrots. It was used for medicines. Now we're eating the roots. Isn't that amazing? Today, China is the highest producer of carrots. It produces the carrots and sends it to the entire world. So, today we're going to learn how to make carrot cake. Carrot cake, third most popular cake in the world. You must be wondering. We will find out today. How? Bake the cake, eat it. Also, they say carrot cake is very healthy, but I don't think so because I bake. It has a lot of sugar and of course it has a lot of fat. But compared to other cakes, it slightly has an edge because carrots, when cooked, has more nutrition than eaten raw. That's a health tip. So let's use these carrots because I'm going to use almost 300 grams of carrots and make this carrot cake. Along with it, I'm going to use walnuts and raisins, and I will talk to you about it. Why carrot cakes are slightly more healthier and tastier than other cakes. Are you ready? Let's get started. Carrot cake செய்ய தேவையான ingredients: 2 cups of maida, 1 cup of sugar, white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 4 eggs, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 300 grams of carrots, 1.5 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, vanilla essence, 1 1/4 cup of oil, half a cup of raisins. Our first step is to grate the carrots. It's good if you have a box grater like this. Carrots வந்து இந்த பெரிய grating இது இருக்கு பாருங்க, அதை யூஸ் பண்ணா better. Okay, so we're going to grate the carrots. Grate பண்ணி carrots வந்து நம்மளுக்கு வந்து 3 cups of grated carrot தேவை. these are 3 cups of carrots, grated carrots. So நீங்க வந்து carrots வாங்கும்போது you have to make sure that you buy fresh, firm, hard இருக்கணும் carrots and 3 cups of carrots. It's about 300 grams. This is a lot of carrots. So after you grate it, keep it aside, and now we will start mixing the dry ingredients and then the wet ingredients. So our first step now is to mix the dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of maida here, all-purpose flour. I'm going to just dump it into the sieve. Along with it, I'm using 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder na patta powder. As you know, cinnamon vandu romba sweet and it goes very well with desserts. Along with it, I have 2 teaspoons of baking soda, not powder, soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. Idu moonu na pottute. Now I'm going to run it through the sieve. Our next step is making the wet ingredients. Ipo wet ingredients ku thevayana porutkal 4 eggs, nice large eggs, vanilla essence again for the eggy smell, sugar. Now sugar, I know it looks dry, but it is part of a wet ingredient. 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of white sugar. Brown sugar is nothing but white sugar kuda molasses endra or syrup add pannirpaanga. Now that makes it very slightly healthier, but I am using natural brown sugar. It's much healthier than the usual brown sugar. It smells like jaggery, vellam madri smell avudhu, but it will give a nice texture to the cake and color also. Idu kuda I'm going to use oil, 1 1/4 cup of oil, and that's it. That's our wet ingredient. So let me first crack the eggs. So I'm going to start whipping the eggs. Now this cake romba aerate panna thevilla like the sponge cake. You can just beat it. That's enough. To this lightly beaten eggs, I'm adding the 1 cup of brown sugar. White sugar 1 cup illa, நான் 3/4 cup எடுத்திருக்கேன், but the actual recipe la 2 cups தேவைப்படும், but I'm going to reduce the sugar a little bit to make it healthier. So இது dissolve ஆக வரைக்கும் I will beat. It's not dissolved yet, but I'm going to add some vanilla essence. ஒரு 1.5 teaspoons vanilla essence தேவைப்படும் because there are 4 eggs. Other than grating the carrot, this is a very simple recipe. The next step is adding oil. Oh, this is 1 1/4 cup. Now oil ella onna uthla like last time. I'm just going to do little by little and beat it. So ipo on the final ingredient, not the final ingredient. There are 3 more ingredients. Idu vande carrots, grated carrots. I'm going to put it into the wet ingredients. It's 3 cups of grated fresh carrots. இதுக்கப்புறம் walnuts and raisins இருக்கு. அது வந்து நம்ம mix wet ingredients and dry ingredients mix பண்ணும்போது we can add that. Now wet ingredients க்கு தான் final step. So here is our wet ingredients. It has 4 eggs, 1 1/4 cup of oil, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup brown sugar, and 3/4 cup white sugar, and it has vanilla essence. This is our dry ingredients. This has 2 cups of maida, 1.5 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, patta powder. There is 2 teaspoons of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. Now it is our job to mix both this wet and dry ingredients. After that, we will add the raisins and the walnuts. Now raisins has been washed because raisins la pathina neriyave azhukku irukum. ஒரு 2 minutes soak பண்ணிட்டு அதை wash பண்ணி drain பண்ணிடுங்க, and walnuts நல்லா chop பண்ணிக்கங்க small pieces. Okay, again same technique. When we mix the dry and wet ingredients, make sure that you fold the கொஞ்சமா portion எடுத்து fold it into the wet ingredient. Don't mix it vigorously. Gently stir பண்ணி fold பண்ணுங்க. ஓரளவுக்கு மிக்ஸ் ஆயிட்ட பின்னாடி I'm just going to sprinkle the raisins. Water soak பண்ணி இந்த water நல்லா பிழிஞ்சு எடுத்துருங்க because water content. இதெல்லாம் chemical compositions. ஒன்று ரெண்டு ingredients அதிகம் கம்மியாச்சுன்னா it will change the texture and the taste. Okay, the raisins are mixed and finally the walnuts. இப்போ நீங்கள் பேக்கிங் சோடா போட்டதுனால there is a little bit of an issue. நீங்கள் இம்மீடியட்டாக அவனுக்குள்ளே வைக்கணும். Oven has been heating for the last 10 minutes. So now I'm going to pour this prepared batter into the mold. Don't ரொம்ப full பண்ணாதீங்க because this cake doesn't raise much. அப்போ கூட அது வந்து and I have another small cake I'm preparing because the batter is extra. பெரிய கேக் இதை நீங்கள் இந்த ரெசிபியை half பண்ணி கூட நீங்கள் செய்யலாம் because it's it's easily 4 eggs தான். நீங்கள் 2 eggs அப்புறம் measurement எல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you can easily half it. So my prepared mold is ready, the big mold, and there's a small baby cake. So I'm going to put this in the oven. It's been heating at 180 degrees for the last 10 minutes. This cake will take about 30 minutes. Walnuts. It's a cake of nuts, and you see it's shaped like a brain. And you know what's amazing? Walnuts is a superfood, and it's very, very good for your brains. So pregnant women are advised to take walnuts. It's very good for the growth of the brain. Not only that, இப்போ எலி அப்புறம் அதர் அனிமல்ஸ்க்கு கூட டெஸ்ட் பண்ணி பார்க்கும்போது இட் ரிவர்ஸ் த ப்ராசஸ் ஆஃப் ஏஜிங். இப்போ ஏஜ் ஆனாவே சர்டன் டிசீசஸ் வரும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் மசில் மூவ்மெண்ட் இருக்காது, போன் டென்சிட்டி கம்மியாயிடும். அப்புறம் இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்னென்னா ஏஜ் ரிலேட்டட் டிசீசஸ் இருக்குது, அல்சைமர்ஸ் அப்புறம் டிமென்ஷியா. ஸோ மைஸ் அண்ட் அதர் அனிமல்ஸில் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணும்போது 6% ஆஃப் வால்நட்ஸ் அவங்களது டயட்டுக்கு பிரகாரம் 6% ஆஃப் வால்நட்ஸ் எவ்ரிடே சாப்பிட்டா இட் ரிவர்ஸஸ் த ப்ராசஸ் ஆஃப் ஏஜிங். ஆசம். It's very high in omega-3 fatty acids, which is very, very good for health. And that is why it's called the king of nuts. So it's been 30 minutes and the small cake is ready. I just took it out of the oven. The bigger cake needs about 10 minutes more. So we're going to do the skewer test. So it's come out clean. The cake is done. Now we're going to leave it to rest for 10 minutes, and after that I'm going to show you how to unmold the cake or demold the cake from the mold. So it's been 10 minutes now, and lightly run a knife through the edges, loosen it, and mold 10 minutes earlier. It would be hot, so be careful. Don't use your hands, just flip it over and then wait for a couple of minutes and then gently take it out. So there you have it. நீங்க வந்து பேக்கிங் பேப்பர் போட்டிருப்பீங்க, போடணும் because otherwise it will stick. Gently remove the baking paper and you can flip it on to your cake mold. So this of course is the small cake. The bigger cake is still in the oven, but yeah. So there you have it. Our carrot cake with walnuts and raisins is ready. Compared to the other cakes, this cake just has a little bit edge, but what happens is when you eat the cake, it is very delicious, moist, and it has a flavor which is I can't explain. You need to try it. Please try it at home and please write in the comment section how you enjoyed it. Have a good baking session. Bye. Welcome to Baking Stories with Shenoba.